What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video where today we're talking about the Microsoft Surface Duo. But this time we're talking about what's on the inside. I've been using this device for the past couple of weeks and I've been really enjoying it. Now, a lot of you guys have a lot of different questions and I did post a video talking more about the hardware of this device. I'm gonna do a quick run through of that, but we're gonna mainly focus on software because I know you guys have a lot of questions. With the dual screens, you are able to open 2 apps on each screen, or you're able to make 1 app full screen. You're able to do more on the go. Microsoft really wants to focus on productivity, and I have to say, this is like a little mini computer. It does work seamlessly with your PC if you have all of your information connected, and then it will all basically just transfer over here so that you don't need to keep connecting or emailing or sending different files. It will all be right here. I also really like all of the different ways that you can fold the device. This is the book mode. This is the compose mode. This is single screen. This is tent mode. And you can also do peek mode. Just a little peek. The weight of this device is 250 grams. The battery life is up to 15.5 hours of local video playback, up to 10 days of standby time. I haven't charged this in a while and it's still very much alive, so the battery life has been pretty impressive. Fast charging using an 18-watt power supply. We do have a camera, which is an 11-megapixel camera. We are able to do 4K and 1080 video at 30 and 60 frames per second. We also do have slow motion video support for 1080 at 120 as well as 240. You can get this device with 128 or 256 gigs of internal storage. This is not a 5G device and it does not support wireless charging. This does charge via USB-C. On the side here, we have the volume buttons, we have the power button, and we have the fingerprint sensor. Built into the device, you are going to have the Microsoft applications. This does also run on Android. Personally, I love the bezels because I've noticed that on other dual screen, flip screen, foldy devices that I've been touching a lot of things. So having the bezels, it's really nice because it kind of gives you that extra space so you're not constantly touching and doing something else. The device does come with these bumpers, which you can put on the device for a little bit of a protection. I hear that D-Brand also is making skins for this, so I'm gonna have to inquire about that. So let's talk about software. I'm just gonna go ahead and answer the questions that you guys had, because if you're watching the video, these are your questions, and let's talk about it. So you can run separate apps on each screen, or you can run 1 app for both screens. So say I want to open up Instagram here, I can have Instagram open. I can then put it, if I want it to be in the center, I can have it be like this in the center. I can scroll through, as you guys can see here. You can then fold it up, continue to scroll, or we can toss Instagram over there and say we want to scroll through Twitter. So now I can scroll through 2 of my favorite social medias at the same time. Next question, does it feel durable? Does it feel sturdy? Absolutely. I honestly really like the hinge because it does give it that added like flexibility and durability. I feel like I can slam it shut, nothing's gonna happen. I don't wanna say I've dropped it a few times because I know Microsoft is watching, but it may have taken a tumble or 2 and it's perfectly fine. What I also really like about this is you can customize the keyboard. You can also resize it. So if you wanted to make it smaller, you can make it smaller. If you want to make it bigger, you can make it bigger. Over here, you can click the keyboard button. You can have it full, like I have it now. You could have it so it's optimal for one-hand typing. You could also move it around, or you can have it so that you're just using thumbs. Handwriting with the slim pen. This is the pen that goes with the Surface Pro X. I'm gonna do a new ink note. Let's make a little note. I need to work on my penmanship, but as you guys can see here, the writing on this is super smooth. Oh, I forgot to make that a D. I also have created some tasks over here. Over here I was writing a podcast task to make sure that we shoot our podcast this week. Just some reminders of things I need to do. Not sure why this one says please. Someone wants to know how the gap between the 2 screens is holding up while gaming, watching content, or simply while typing. If you could write a Word document, is it annoying? Does it have any advantages? So here's what it looks like for Instagram. I do have on dark mode. Of course, you can kind of see the hinge. That's kind of to be expected. So for messages, I was texting my sister. She clearly did not write back to me. What were we doing? Oh, content, Word document. All right, so let's open up Office. We're gonna go ahead and make this full screen, and we're gonna type some notes. Hello, I'm having a really good time using the Google Voice so that it types for me. And there it understood what I was saying and it typed it for me. So here's a Word document that I was using when I was doing my Surface Pro X campaign. So as you can see, scrolling through it really isn't too bad. I mean, obviously it's gonna leave a little bit of a gap. It's pretty cool. You can zoom in to make the text bigger, zoom out. This is why I'm also loving the bezels, is because it's giving you so much more room to like make sure you don't touch anything on accident. If you need to make any changes or edits, you can then go ahead and adjust anything that you need to. I've also been watching a lot of TikToks, so watching content you guys can see obviously where the bezel is. Still not too bad. And of course you can switch it back to one side and watch it without the gap. Someone wants to know, are the speakers good? We could open up Spotify, but I'm not logged in. So let's open up YouTube.
Obviously when you give someone a Christmas gift, they don't know what's in the gift, but today we're going to blindfold each other.
So also we can do a little picture-in-picture action. So here I can watch the video, but also watch TikTok and scroll through Instagram. This is a lot of content happening here, people. What's also crazy is that you can get the volume from both sides. So say I have the TikTok volume. It's a little chaotic, but you do have the audio from both. So if I pause this, we have the TikTok audio. If I pause that, we have the audio from the YouTube.
It's a doormat.
That's a lot. Oh, somebody wants to know about gaming. Say no more. Here we have the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate app. We have all types of games. We have a bunch of Halo. As you guys can see, I was playing some Halo. We have Forza. We have got our categories of family and kids, indies, action, and adventure. Let's go ahead and test out Halo. So Halo looks really good. Unfortunately, I'm really bad at Halo. So I need to practice. Did you see that move? We are getting ready to set sail. Give me that dog. This dog is mine. I will carry the dog around. This is my main purpose on the ship, is to take care of the dog. Here we go, the brawl of the sunken grove. I feel like I should help him. All right, let me hop off here. Great, I have the wood, okay. Gotta repair the damage. I have died. My teammate has killed me. But I will say, these games look really, really good on here. A lot of people want to know if it's comfortable in your hand or in your pocket. This has a really, really good feel. I don't have the biggest hands, and it really is just a completely natural feel. It's not too big. It's really not heavy at all. And this does feel pretty good. Hello? You kind of look a little silly if you're taking a phone call, but are you really going out in public anymore? No one's gonna see you. One of my favorite tests, the pocket test. Now I'm wearing yoga pants, and these fit quite lovely in these yoga pants. I would imagine that these also would fit very well in jeans pockets. I am just rubbing my butt on it. Every time I saw reviews of this and I saw other people with it, I was like, that looks big. But actually having hands on, I was surprised by how thin it is. So this can be really cool if you are on a Teams call and maybe you needed to have some email or some notes. Right now, I've got my text up with my sister, so she's not letting me into the meeting. Wow, hi, this is great. Okay, I've got a little Teams meeting going on, very important information. I've got you in compose mode.
Well, I have you in compose mode as well. I have my chat below, and then I have my little Teams video up there. It's cool.
Yeah, I had you in tent mode because I was gaming. Oh, so fun. Okay, well that's all. I don't want to keep you. I have to edit.
Okay, well, I have to do a call later, so I'll hit you up and we can chat again.
Okay, bye. Someone wants to know, how does the screen resolution compare to your iPhone? I will say that I'm actually pretty impressed with the quality and the display of the Surface Duo. It looks really good. Not sure if this is the best demonstration. Oh, doggies! But compared to the iPhone, honestly, this is very, very clear. Look at that. Look at the quality. Wow. Someone wants me to draw a picture of Maddie. Please hold. Maddie, I'm sorry, baby boy. Is it a phone or is it a tablet? It's a phone. Wow, look at this. Official.
I know.
This is cool. And a tablet. Nintendo DS size comparison. It's obviously a lot thinner and the screens are bigger. Thin boy. Another cool thing that you're able to do is group apps. So if you group apps, it will automatically open whichever apps you have set to open together. If we open up Discover, we've got YouTube and we have the news. Ooh, cool. So we can browse what's popular on YouTube and browse what's happening in the world. Oh, scary. I wanted to show you guys the wallpapers. I'm obsessed with this wallpaper just because I love the dark mode, but there's some really cool images here. You can also drag this so you can decide how you want it to fit. That's pretty cool. So a lot of people want to know about the camera quality, and I'm just gonna say this. You are not gonna buy this device to replace your mirrorless or your DSLR camera. This does have a camera. It takes perfectly fine pictures. It has 11 megapixel camera. It does 4K video. Here are some examples of the content that I've shot from this device. So here I am testing the video from the Microsoft Surface Duo. We look pretty good on the screen. How do we sound? How do we look? Just a little test with my kangaroo friend in the back. Cool. It's not the best, it's not the worst. If you're just using this as a productivity device, if you're using this, maybe you're answering some Skype, maybe you're taking some Teams meetings, it's perfectly fine. Now this device does start at $1399.99 and you can have it as soon as today. If I could make any changes, I think I would maybe add like a little screen on the front. It would be nice just so I could see like if I had any calls or like notifications, you know, having to open it every time to kind of see. It's not the worst, but it would be nice if I could just glance at the front and see. But other than that, I think Microsoft did a really great job. This is the first version of the Duo. I'm really excited to see, you know, what comes of this, what people think, and what the future of Duo might look like. So yeah, I think the hardware is there. I think the software can definitely need some updates and some improvements, but overall, it's a really cool device. It also has a flashlight, which is close by the camera, which is on the front. Don't blind yourself like I just did. I definitely need to play around with this more, but when it comes to the gaming and to the social media and to the emails and to the other productivity, I'm really not making as many Excel spreadsheets or PowerPoints anymore as I was when I was in college or, you know, had like a real job. But I definitely can see how this would be a perfect device for a specific group of consumers. So thank you so much to Microsoft for sending me this early review unit and letting me check it out. This video is not sponsored, but they did send me this review unit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon for a new video.